talk to this man. So tell me what you just told me, man.
So for everybody who's calling who wanting to order a wide body red eye, you're not going to get it. You can't order anymore. They won't even allow us to place any more of the orders.
Yeah.
We can still place an order for the wide body.
Hellcat.
Wide bodies, yes. All wide bodies are going to be jailbreaks.
Yeah.
But our allocations, the allocations are not guaranteed, or not anymore. So we can still place the order. It's not guaranteed. You may not get it.
All right, guys, so you heard what the man said. He was basically explaining that if you are trying to put in an order for a 2023 Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger Hellcat REDEYE Jailbreak, you're SOL. A lot of dealerships have completely stopped even putting in orders because they no longer have allocations. We're too far into the year or too late into the year to put in orders for red eyes. Now, with the regular wide body Hellcat 717, it's still open, but it's best efforts. Like, he was showing me the computer, and basically that dealership probably has another 6 orders that they can put in before the end of the year, before they're completely tapped out of wide body Hellcats, and that's Challenger and Charger. And a lot of dealerships may not have any allocations period for Hellcats, whether they're red eyes or regular Hellcats. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dealerships have completely shut their doors when it comes to red eyes, and they may have limited to no orders when it comes to regular Hellcat wide bodies, 717s. So if you're in the market for a red eye, you might want to call your dealership like today and see what they got. If they tell you no, don't fret. There's always a chance, because you guys know, like I know, people will order these cars anticipating that their money will be a certain way and they'll be in a certain financial situation, and then the car comes in 3 to 6 months later, and then they come to the realization they don't have $1,000 a month to be putting towards a car, and then that car will just sit on the dealership lot. I've seen that happen plenty of times, like plenty of times. Forgive me, I just left the gym. I've seen that happen plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's one of those things where you still can get you a red eye, brand new red eye Hellcat, Charger, or Challenger. It's just going to be one of those situations where you're not going to be able to order it. It's not going to be custom made for you. It may be one of those things where somebody else ordered it, didn't pick it up, and it's sitting on the lot and it's yours. But the likelihood of you being able to order one, it's slim at this point. I mean, it's slim to none at this point. I mean, mind you, we are in May going into June tomorrow, actually. So we're pretty much going into close to the halfway point of the year. And you got to think about it. I mean, between scats, cats, red eyes, regular wide bodies, everybody's putting in these orders, even for RTs and GTs and stuff like that. Everybody's putting in these orders. So worldwide, Dodge has to fulfill all of these orders before the end of the year, because obviously at the end of the year, they're going to my understanding, completely turn everything over. But red eyes are slim. Regular wide body Hellcats are still best efforts. You might be able to go to a dealership and put in an order. You may not be able to. Like I said, my dealership has orders, but they're slim on it. Now, what I will say, and I don't know if you guys want to hear this, slim bodies are still available. Slim body red eyes, slim body Hellcats are still available. You should have no issue putting in an order for a slim body Charger or Challenger. You know what I'm saying? Those are still available. But like I know, a lot of people don't want slim body Hellcats and Scat Packs, right? A lot of people want wide body. So if you want wide body, you either need to go up there right now, like right now as you're watching this video, make a call up to your dealership and see what they got. Or you need to come to grips with the fact that you may have a slim body, which is fine, because I just left the gym, so I'm sweating. But that's fine, because you guys know, like I know, I mean, if you know somebody that can add the wide body kit and get you some wide tires, some wide rims, it's still very likely impossible to turn your jailbreak Hellcat into a wide body. I've seen so many third-party aftermarket kits that looked OEM. Like, I couldn't tell that it wasn't OEM. It would be one of those things where you're probably gonna have to set aside about $6,000 in order to make it a wide body. And the reason being is because obviously you've got to get the fenders. You've got to get the fabricated work on the car itself. So they got to go in there and put those holes in there so that they can attach the fenders. It's got to be color matched. You've got to get wider tires. You've got to get wider rims. So it's going to run you anywhere between about $4,000 to $6,000, which is literally what the wide body kit costs. If you look at your sticker for your car, you'll see that the wide body kit is another $6,000. So when you add that up, color matching the kit, all of the fabrication on the body, wider rims, wider tires, it's about $6,000. You might get away with a couple hundred here or maybe 1,000 there, but it's going to be close to about 6 G's. But it is possible. For you guys out there that just want a Hellcat, it's still very much so possible. It's just going to be, you know, either a slim body or best efforts, a regular wide body Hellcat. We're getting to that point, guys. I mean, the year's moving, man. You know, when we first started talking about this stuff, it was January, February, and they had all the cars in the world, but they're starting to shut stuff down. Now, to my understanding, scat packs, they got plenty of scats, you know, got plenty of scats for the most part. Wide bodies, once again, the wide bodies are starting to get slim. They got hella slim body or narrow body scat packs. I mean, there's no shortage of those. Everybody wants the wide body. Let's just be honest here. There's no shortage of slim body scats. You may have to call your dealership if you want to put in an order for a wide body scat and you want a certain trim, a certain build. You probably want to give your dealership a call sooner rather than later, just because after the cats are gone, the scats will follow, and the wide body scats will be the first to go as well. Wide body Charger scats will definitely be the first, then wide body Challenger, and then scats across the board. Those will be the first ones to go. So if you're in the market for a wide body scat pack and you want to option it out and deck it out how you want, you probably want to go ahead and give your dealership a call as well. Now, to my understanding, you should be getting those as far as the ordering is concerned significantly or much sooner than you would a wide body Hellcat, because right now, as far as the wide body Hellcats are concerned, hint, hint, they are anywhere between 4 to 6 months as far as the building process is concerned. And I've even seen some people that was a little bit longer than that, you know. So if you're putting in an order for a wide body Hellcat, be mindful that it's going to take some time, which is fine because that gives you more time to put money away, allocate your finances, so on and so forth, right? It's not one of those things like you order it on the Tuesday and it's here by Friday. It's going to take some time, which is, you know, time is of the essence, I understand. But, time heals all wounds, and it's one of those things where if you give it time, you put money away, stack that money, everything's good. When the car comes in, you have no issues, no unforeseen issues, you know. But be mindful that any Hellcat orders that you put in, and it doesn't matter the trim. You can go red, guts, crazy this, crazy that. It's still going to take time. It's still going to take 4 to 6 months. You know what I'm saying? With the scats, it shouldn't take nearly as long. To my understanding, scats are probably 2 to 3 months, maybe even sooner than that, depending on your trim. But like I said, guys, at the end of the day, things are getting slim. Now, what you see on the dealership parking lot, that's a different story. That's yours. You go in there, you see your wide body that you like, you pick it up right then and there. You see your Hellcat that you like, you pick it up right then and there. Is it likely to see a wide body Charger Hellcat or a wide body Challenger Hellcat just chilling there? No, it's not likely. You're more likely to see a slim body Challenger Hellcat chilling, waiting on you. But as far as a wide body is concerned, those normally, once they hit the dealership, they're gone. You know, people come in there and they finagle and finesse the price down, and then those cars are gone. It is still very much so possible, though, to walk into the dealership and see your wide body Hellcat and scoop it up right then and there. You're more likely to see scat packs. You're more likely to see wide body scats and Chargers and Challengers as opposed to wide body cats. You know what I'm saying? But it is still very much so a possibility that you could see it on the lot chilling, waiting on you. But I say all this to say the purpose of this video is to let you know that, guys, things are getting slim. If you had an idea of customizing a particular order, customizing a particular cat or scat, it's one of those things where sooner rather than later. We talked in a previous video about kind of waiting your options out and being patient. That's very true, but that doesn't pertain to ordering a car or customizing a car. If you're in the market for, or even the upper trims, like the wide body cats and stuff like that, you just have to be mindful that, yeah, the longer you wait, the chances of the prices going down is significantly greater. That's true. But there's also a better chance that you may not get the damn car that you wanted, especially if you want a brand new one. If you want to use one, that's a different story, because people will continue to trade these cars in for years. So don't act like just because you didn't get it this year, you're not going to get a cat or a scat. People will continue to trade these cars in for years. You know what I'm saying? These cars are not going anywhere anytime soon. But as far as getting your last call 2023 Charger or Challenger Hellcat wide body, the longer you wait, the greater the chance of the price dropping, but also the greater the chance that you may not get your car just because it's gone. wide body Hellcat going towards the fall or the winter of this year, you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky because that car is going to be gone ASAP. Like, you really need to befriend somebody at that dealership that you're going to buy from and tell them, listen, if you see a wide body anything, give me a call. That's how I got this car. I bought this car literally 2 days after it came off the truck. And my homegirl who was working at the time, Bailey Butler, she hit me up that Saturday. It had just been delivered Saturday morning. I went and picked it up Monday afternoon or Monday night, right before they closed. And she basically told me that we got 2 wide bodies. We got a black one, this one, then we got a white one that's fully loaded. And I went and picked this one up ASAP. So you need to get plugged in with the right people at the dealership so that they can let you know, hey, listen, we just got a wide body Charger Cat up here. It's got your name on it. It won't be here tomorrow. That I can guarantee. And of course, as the year goes on and these markups start to come down, these prices start to come down, you're going to come to these dealerships and they may be some ghost towns because cats or scats are going to be getting scooped up like crazy. You may not be able to find a cat anywhere after October, September, going into November and December. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't already have your hands on an allocation for a cat by then, you may not get one that's brand new. So it's a catch-22. The catch-22 is, yes, the longer you wait, the more likely you are for the price to drop and for you to get the car that you want at the price that you want. But it also raises the chances that you may not get that car at all just because it's getting slim. It's towards the end of the year. Things are getting hectic. These dealerships no longer have allocations. All of the Charger Hellcats and Challenger Hellcats that have hit the lot are gone at this point just because, I mean, it's November. You only got, what, two months of the year at that point. So I say all that to say, guys, things are starting to get slim. So you can play the game, the waiting game of, let me see what the prices look like in July or August or September. That's perfectly fine. That is a strategy, but you also have to be mindful that the longer you wait, the more likely these cars don't exist. They're just not there. And, that brings up a whole nother can of worms where you may want to look into the used market, a 2022, 21, something like that. You will always find these cars on the used markets. No, there's no doubt whatsoever. So if you're cool with that, driving a 22 or 21, by all means do it. I don't see any reason why not. But if you want a 23, you're in an interesting situation. You know what I'm saying? But as always, guys, it's been your boy Knockout 360, man. Just wanted to hit you with that because after talking to my guy, that is Joshua Welch. That's the guy that you have been calling to get the crazy deals on the Scats and Cats in Charlotte, North Carolina at Keffer Dodge on Independence. That's Josh Welch. That's the brother that's helping me. He's helping me take care of some things, put it to you like that. But he's the guy, you know what I'm saying? And hearing it from his mouth and actually seeing it on the computer, I didn't film the computer because I don't think that's possible to do. I don't think that's against their policy. But their allocations are getting slim when it comes to cats. The scats will start to go soon as well. So, that's the deal, guys. Time is of the essence. I understand that. I understand a lot of you guys are playing the waiting game, as you should. Make it make sense for you. But you just need to be mindful that there are some people out there that do not care about that $20,000 markup or $10,000 markup. They want their cat today. They want their scat today. And they're going to pay whatever it takes to get it. So, with that being said, guys, it's been your boy Knockout, man. Just giving you the truth. See you guys in the next one. Peace.